G'day there, it's Duncan here. There's a strange political trend emerging in parts of the Western world, and it's worth talking about. Some commentators are pointing out that sections of the modern political left have become so obsessed with opposing figures like Donald Trump and criticising the United States that they've ended up in some very odd company. Identity politics and anti-Western narratives have created alliances that would have seemed impossible a generation ago. You now see a progressive loony activist marching alongside groups whose views on democracy, women's rights and freedom would normally clash with everything the left claims to stand for. Now, just think about that for a moment. In radical Islamist states like Iran or Afghanistan, women can't run the country. Gay leaders, that would be impossible due to homosexuality being punished with prison, even death, under strict interpretations of Sharia law. Yet in the West, some activists who campaign loudly about equality and diversity suddenly become very quiet when those same values collide with Sharia law. Now that's the contradiction. The same political voices who celebrate progressive loony values in London, Sydney or New York often refuse to criticise regimes or movements that reject those very freedoms outright. And here's the question. If these ideas are so wonderful, why don't we see Green parties campaigning freely in Tehran or Kabul? Why aren't progressive lefties setting up pride marches in Muslim countries? The Green Party and elements of radical Islamist activism found themselves on the same side politically in the recent UK by-election of Gorton and Denton, where Labor was defeated, with part of the shift attributed to Muslim voters moving towards the Greens. Now, some Green supporters openly celebrate the decline of Christianity across parts of the UK and Europe while appearing far less critical of the growing influence of Islam and Sharia law. Yet in Iran, many analysts say Islam is actually losing followers while Christianity is one of the fastest growing religions there. So, what do you make of that, Greenies?